guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your lady Prisca, and today I'm bringing to you best local homemade puff. Here I got some warm water. I added a small quantity of salt, some sugar in order to make this puff. Here I was just adding some salt. So I'm going to stir it, and I'm going to add something else. I bought 2 sachets of yeast. These 2 sachets of yeast, they are about 2.5 tablespoons of yeast. So if you don't have it in sachet, you can just measure 2.5 tablespoons, or you get this brand which I bought. I used these 2 sachets for 2 kilos of flour. You can buy your all-purpose flour, and it's going to help you. It's going to serve the purpose. So I put my 2 sachets, I stir, then I use some egg. I use 3 eggs for this recipe. Guys, I'm not going to give you specific measurements because it's a local way of making it. It's not that professional. And actually it was my first time doing puff. I was being guided by my baby's nanny. Oh, thank you so much for this. So I just break the egg and mix the egg so well. Then I added it into my solution. Remember, it's warm water. It should not be hot. Warm water. I had added salt, I had added sugar, and my 2.5 tablespoons of yeast. So I added the egg and stirred. With me, I also, guys, we don't leave anything in the pan. We clean out everything. Yes. So we are going to open our butter. I got this brand of butter for this puff. Because make I show you. Yes, I got this Jadida brand. You can use any other brand that you have. So we just added a small quantity. This is optional. Remember, it is optional. If you have milk, you can also add your milk. I did not add milk in this. We just used a small quantity of the butter. This is just to add some quality to my puff, okay? If you buy it by the roadside to this mommy puts, they don't add butter, they don't add milk. So I always make sure I clean everything, guys. So here we just stir, but since it's very difficult to mix the butter, just go ahead and add your flour, just as I'm doing. I added my flour, and I'm going to stir. This is where the little work comes in. After you've added your flour, there's going to be some little work to know. You need some muscles. All of you not exercising, we're going to sort you out when the time comes to do this, because you have to stir. Oh, I completely forgot, and it's now I'm remembering to add my nut milk. Yeah, add some nut milk for flavor. So I just grated the nut milk and added. Then I had to go ahead and mix the mixture. Yes, I'm adding enough nut milk because I want some good flavor. And you know that thing is very hard to grate. So there, guys, just grate and put. If you have the already blended one, you can just add a few, maybe half teaspoon. It's up to you how much flavor you want it to be. So there we go. I just added everything, and I had to stir and stir and stir and stir. Whew. Guys, remember, all the mixture was not homogeneously mixed, most especially the butter. So at this stage, you're really having some physical work to be done. You need to stir until you have a homogeneous solution. Yes, I mean a really smooth paste. Here we go. We keep stirring and stirring and stirring. And I was getting tired. At this point, I remember, oh, I have this machine in the house. Why should I come and kill myself now, Sha? So we brought out the machine, and there I went. Doing it the Oyibo style now, doing it the way this professional, doing it the way our cooks, like Oyoyo kitchen and lifestyle used to do. Oh my goodness, I just enjoy her in her kitchen. So I just use this machine and use it to mix and mix and mix to get the perfect. Gosh, I thank science, I thank this technology people for bringing out this machine. It just made the whole thing much more easier. So guys, look at how smooth the paste is gradually becoming. So you want the paste to actually look really smooth. If not, while frying, you're going to have some raw flour still in the middle of your cooked puff puff or your fried puff puff. We don't want that to happen. So I just went ahead and mixed. I'm taking this long because I actually want you to see how long it takes. If it's your first time to mix it, don't think because the video was 10 minutes, it actually took 10 minutes to mix and do everything. Look at the consistency. Just look at the thickness. You can appreciate from here how it looks like. So this is just what I want. My composition is already homogeneous. We're just going to clean the corners and then allow it to rest and rise. We're going to allow it. Guys, just look at the level. Check, look carefully the level where it is. So I placed it already on the gas burner where the frying will be done, because when you allow it to rise, it will not be good to shake the pot. So this is 30 minutes after, guys. Look at how it has risen. Oh my God. Look at the consistency in the hand. You can see how it looks like. So we just go ahead and fry, and I'll just be frying. Guys, you'll be wondering, NP, I thought you're just with your husband and your baby in the house. No. If you think so, it means you've not watched my other videos. I'm actually living with a sweet, beautiful couple for the meantime. So we are 6 of us in the house that will be consuming this. But I like doing industrial quantities, or most things I seldomly do. I like doing great quantities because I don't have the time to often do this. So we just eat it progressively. We'll keep some in the fridge, and whenever we want it, we can just pass it in the oven to reheat it, or still refry it a little bit the way we are doing here. So if you have a machine that can give you your balls, you just go ahead and use the machine. If not, you do it practically and manually as you see me doing. Guys, you allow it to cook. Once you realize that the bottom part is already golden brown, then you have to use your frying spoon to flip the puff puff. Just flip it, turn it, send the white part below and the golden brown part up, and allow it to cook. It takes a few minutes, guys, depending on the heat, how strong your fire is. So there I was. I just fried and fried, and before you could realize it, guys, it was ready and out of the fire. So guys, just check it out. We are almost there. In 10 minutes we fried. Oh, this is just for a video, okay? So I'm taking out the puff puff and putting it in my basket. Please don't ask me why. You should know, okay? This is just to allow the puff puff to drain, because there will still be some oil on it. What I did that I didn't show you, after this I just kept it all in a paper bag. Guys, our puff puff is ready. Check it out. Do you like the balls, the colors? Oh, I just like the color. I like the balls. I like how crunchy. Man, look at si beignet haricot de 50. This is how we call it here. 6 puff puff with some beans of 50 francs. I mean, with 200 francs, half a dollar, you eat in Mami Puts. You eat on a public square. Oh my goodness. So guys, this is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And